Welcome back, everybody, to the Car Service Podcast presented by Beyond Limits. I am your host, Josh, with your co-host, Kevin.
I'm here again.
And along with us, we have another Beyond Limits member here with us. We have Todd.
Bring me in on camera 2. Close up on camera 2.
I can't do this, man. What? Who is this dude?
I need my microphone turned up.
We only have one camera.
Director.
There's only 3 microphones.
Hi.
Hi, Todd.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
Well, this is how this is going to go for the next 50 minutes or so, depending on if we make it or not. We're not quite sure.
There might be black eyes, and they're probably going to be mine.
Bro, my brain.
We do have boxing gloves.
We
I
do
might
have
fight
boxing
Todd
gloves.
on the camera.
My brain is at
Just
half
saying.
capacity with
I
this dude
think-
in my presence.
There are many people in the world who need to get punched in the face once.
Yes.
And I've been avoiding it my entire life.
Well, tonight might be your special night, buddy. We might come after you.
You got the the glove on?
No, we got them. They're over there.
Oh, okay.
On
Yeah,
this
yeah.
No,
episode,
keep the hand soft.
on this episode of Rage Bait,
On today's episode of You Thought We Were Talking About Wheels, Tires, and Suspension. Sir,
Beyond Limits, yeah.
Sir Todd
That's a
Wick,
club.
is it? You sure
part of
you
it.
know?
Part of it.
You sure
I'm
you
part
know
of
what that
it.
is anymore?
You're
I'm
part of it.
an OG member, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Congratulations.
Thank
Nice
you.
title.
Nobody would know anymore.
No,
Not at all.
I don't come around.
Okay. Well, let's talk about that. How about we
we
talk
start from the
about
beginning?
where did you start?
Yeah.
What do you want to know? My first car, or start with the club?
How did you? Yeah.
how'd you
What
get
is
into
your
the scene?
car experience? Why are you like cars? Why are you here?
Why
do
are
we
you like
tolerate
cars?
you? Like what? Let's figure that out. Tell the people of the people, please.
I don't know where it's probably like my interest in cars probably came from like Fast and Furious, and Underground 2.
Okay.
Underground 2 I lived on the GameCube when I was growing up. And I'll go back. Like, I'll load it up every now and again. I'm like, yo, my tastes were gross. The cars are hideous. Also, I played on a TV where, like, the color scale was off. So, like...
Green was
everything
purple,
green,
purple was brown.
everything was green. And then I came in, like, I went back to, like, a good TV. I hooked my GameCube up to, like, a good TV.
Yeah.
One day, and I was like, what are these fucking colors?
Oh my god. You ever think that's the reason? Never mind. We'll talk about that later. Continue.
Nah, dude, but I would, hop in my cars. I'd do loops on the highway on Underground 2, crashing into cars head on, seeing how much air I could catch.
Right.
PlayStation, I had Midnight Club, whatever number, Dub Edition Remix.
That was 3, I think.
Yeah. Played the hell out of that. And then, Pimp My Ride was on all the time. And that's when I I guess, found my interest in what my career turned out to be.
Okay.
Because I went to school with a lot of the other guys, and I was
Yeah,
in
you could
auto.
touch on that if you'd like.
What happened?
You could touch on that if you'd like. Go ahead.
I'm not touching anybody.
Oh my god. Dave, give me the boxing gloves. Now. I want them right now.
Camera
Put 'em-
2,
put 'em
camera
up.
2, camera 3, camera 3. No, but high school auto body collision repair. I've been painting cars for a few years now. I've left the field because I care about my health a little bit more.
I thought you just because you suck.
No, that's
That's only half of it.
Yeah,
Oh, right,
that's
sorry.
only like 3/4 of it.
Oh, okay.
That's being generous.
Yeah. First car, I didn't even have a say in buying.
Okay.
My mom came home one day and she was like, "Hey, there's a car out front for you. By the way, $1,500 coming out of your bank account."
Wow.
Yeah, it was a '97 Ford Escort 5-speed with no tachometer.
How did I know you were going to say Ford Escort? I didn't even know that, and
Honestly,
I knew he was going to say.
Kind of cool.
Red Ford Escort. I didn't do anything to it. The person before me painted the hubcaps black.
Did you buy it from Tyler Abrams?
No, I know better than that at least.
Oh, jeez.
Even back before I knew him.
You might know him for his Camry.
Yeah, but shout out Camrys. Shout out Toyota.
If they're
Tyler
not-
Abrams repping.
If they're not supercharged, it's not a real Camry.
Yeah, bro.
Good
Just
lord.
Tyler Abrams with his phone out the sunroof
Yeah.
recording shit.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
it
a
was
wonder
photographer.
how
so. It was a 5-speed, had no tachometer, which was really interesting to me. So every time I shifted, I was just like listening to it. My dad was always like, "Yo, why do you bring this thing up the red line?" I was like, "Cause that's when I hear it." Like, what do you mean? That thing was a hoopty. Had so many problems. Its final leg was a throwout bearing went on it on Route 38 in front of Dunleavy's at a red light, and I leave my cars in neutral when I'm at red lights, and light turned green. I'm first car at the light. Light turned green. I went. Locked out, locked out, locked out, locked out. All right, hazards on. It was stuck in neutral. Turned the hazards on, called the police. And I was like, help. So that thing blew up. I sent it to a junkyard for like $500. After that, I bought a 12, whatever year, 500 Abarth.
Oh, jeez.
Which also was a hoopty. So that's another thing. My first job was at pumping gas at Wawa. So I don't like having things. We can come back on this later. Too. I don't like having things that I see other people have.
Okay.
If I see it often, I don't like it. I don't want it. And if I do have something other people have, I want to change it so it's not like yours.
Okay.
So I was working at Wawa. I was underneath, the canopy or whatever you want to call it, the roof, pumping gas. And I heard a 500 Abarth start up. And I whipped my head and I was like, what was that? And I was like, that thing sounds so sick. So I was like, I kind of want one of those.
Said 4 people ever.
Yeah. And I'm friends with all of them. Bought one of those. It was pretty all right. It had some problems.
It was
so
a
everyone's
fiat.
No, so that's the thing. I'll talk back on that too. I'll talk about after my third car. We'll come back on that.
Oh boy.
The only reason I got rid of that Fiat, I had it 3 years, 2 years.
I don't know, bro. It's your car.
How do you not know? Bro, everything. Put a pops and bangs tune on it. Shot sick flames. Had Tim put a catless downpipe on it. I had a blow off adapter. I was super cool.
In whose
Shot
eyes?
sick. What happened? What happened?
Just keep going.
No, say it again. Say it again.
I said
Where's the boxing glove? Boxing gloves?
You said it was so sick.
So
it was so
sick,
cool.
man.
Yeah, I said in whose eyes?
No, but they sound great. Bro, they sound like little turbo diesels. You have all the turbo spool at low RPM.
They do sound really good.
It sounds
I gotta
so
give
good,
them that.
man.
They do sound so good.
That thing, only reason I got rid of that thing is because my own fault. I had oil leaks that I was not keeping in check, and I got valve tap. So engine was gonna go kaput soon. So traded that into Carvana. Told them everything was mint on it. Got $5,000 for it. And
Bro just incriminated himself.
I bought a 2013 500 Abarth with what did it have? 19,000 miles on it.
You're asking us like we know. You bought the car.
It's your
You guys are my
car.
friends. Hello.
I don't know.
Who are you?
You guys are my
Todd.
friends. Stop saying
So,
you're already lying.
that
You've
thing-
lied
that-
7 times already.
No lies have been detected in this podcast so far.
Fact checkers.
Except for maybe you guys being my friends.
Yeah, we fact check this.
That's what I was talking about. You're just claiming things
So
over
that
this.
thing,
It's
I ended
crazy.
up. I really liked it was a black 13 500 Abarth, like I said, with 19,000 miles, 20,000 miles. That thing I really liked. I made that thing look really cool, man. BC coilovers, N-key NT03s,
Enki, Enkai.
Enkai, N-keys.
Tomato.
Shout
out, Brian.
Japanese.
Good wheel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I the wheel, it was not something I saw often.
Wait,
So that's why I wanted
wait.
that wheel
Hold on.
specifically.
Are you talking about wheels, tires, and suspension?
With no tires yet.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah,
Okay,
Just,
sorry.
just wheels.
No,
he's
he's talking about
he's
no.
running
He
on
said
the rim.
BCs. He said suspension.
Oh, did he?
Oh
I did
man.
BC
Oh,
coilovers.
Yeah,
you
you
did.
did
I
it
bought
in
them from the coolest guy on earth, Adam LZ, and I got a $1,000 shirt, and I got
That's-
free coilovers.
That's fantastic.
Why did he have a Barth coilovers?
I don't know. BC just does that. So, anyways, I put the same catless. I kept the catless downpipe from the previous car. Put that on it, and then I put the same pops and bangs tune on it, and I ended up melting the intake side of the turbo. So it's one of those. It's the car guy brain. You're like, well, if I'm already doing this, I might as well do this. So I put a. I love how the Fiat community. It's like so few mods. They said big turbo swap. So I
Right.
put a big turbo swap in it, but the only thing the big turbo was is a OEM turbo that's bored out for one size bigger, and it's ported and polished.
Well, yeah.
It looked really good. It was super smooth. Like the OEM turbo came in notches. like the big turbo, just smooth power delivery.
Yeah, right. You're all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would burn the wheels off in first and second gear. I'd like to say it kept up with Dave's Mustang through only my first gear, which is actually kind of depressing. But I still was like, yo, that thing was fast. It wasn't fast. It was maybe low 200 horsepower on a 2,500 pound car.
They were that much?
2,500 pounds?
They weighed that much?
I think that's honestly a low estimate. I think they were a little bit more than that.
Really?
Crazy.
Yeah, dude.
What?
The doors are 90% of its weight, too, I think.
Really?
I think
I get a lot of it
statistically-
because it's so small. It has to be
The coupe doors, bro. If I parked on a hill, those things would come back and take me out.
Yeah, no, I get that because of obviously it's so small, so a lot of the structure would have to be in the door. But I didn't think they weighed that much.
Yeah, they're heavy. They're actually kind of heavy,
Did not know that.
and they're
wild.
They're tall.
Yeah, the top heavy. Yeah,
They're tall,
top
so-
heavy. Yeah.
Driving it kind of was weird. I never got to track it. I'm really upset. I
Really
never got to
short
track.
wheelbase, don't they?
Yeah, you three-wheel anything. You OEM, you could three-wheel
Dude,
driveways.
I'll tell you what. One of the funniest things I think I've ever seen was
2,500 pounds.
how much?
Director
Fact checker.
looked it up.
So yeah, fact check. He's right. Curb weight is 2,500. Gross weight 3,300.
Yeah.
33.
Yeah,
Holy
no, they're
crap!
actually
That's
decent.
heavier than my car.
They're pretty heavy.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
My curb weight's 2,900 pounds. What the
Well,
fuck?
I
Yeah.
think same thing.
For European viewers, get fucked. We don't do kilometers or kilograms. Kilometers. Get fucked me, I guess.
oh my god.
Do we have Do we have European viewers? What's our statistics like?
No.
We definitely don't now.
No. We didn't before. We don't now.
Why did I get rid of that car? I still ask myself that all the time. I have a Land Cruiser now, that 09 Land Cruiser at 252,000 miles.
Yeah,
Is
but
that
you do a lot of off-roading with that.
Yeah, but like,
thing.
why did I get rid of the Fiat? Don't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. I miss it. That thing was cool, sounded great, broke all the necks when I started it only.
I thought you got rid of it because it was broken.
No, it like had problems that I wasn't willing to deal with. Like it was 2020 era, 2021 era, so like delivery stuff was still iffy, and my axle started leaking. The boot was leaking, and I went to Fiat multiple times, and they're like, "We can't give you an ETA on an axle."
Oh, so
And-
it's parts availability.
Yeah,
issues.
and the driver window broke too. And I didn't feel like dealing with that.
Was there no aftermarket like option at all?
For an axle?
What would you need an axe for? You just get it rebuilt.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. Okay, so listen, I'm a body guy. I don't know shit about mechanics. I don't even... Hello, YouTube. I don't change my own oil.
Oh my god.
I mean, neither do I.
Okay, cool.
what? Where you guys?
Why
did
are you
this to
guys
me?
standing? Sit down.
Bro, I have so much other stuff to do in my life than do an oil change.
It takes 25 minutes.
I can
Yeah,
change a
and
light bulb.
25 minutes of my time is way more valuable than going to get an oil change.
Oh my god.
I can change a light bulb.
I can change a light.
I
What
can,
kind?
I
What
can
kind of
get
light bulb?
behind your panel and punch out a dent. I can't change my own oil.
What kind of?
That's actually sad that you're not able to.
I mean, I can. I just don't have the parts and tools.
Why not? Body guy.
I live in North Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
I also live in North Jersey. I rent a
Fro
driveway.
just just inhales paint fumes all day long.
Oh man.
Bro, have you guys heard about the drug rush? It's like a little bottle, and like kids love to sniff it at the dance floor, and it gets high. I was
No.
at a place where someone passed rush by my face. I don't do that, and I was like, "That's just acetone. You guys are sniffing a bottle of acetone." I was like, "I do that and get paid for it."
That's so bad.
Impeccable.
It's so bad.
impeccable.
So Fiats, huh?
Yeah.
Fiat guy.
So that's what I wanted to talk about: the reliability of the Fiat. Right.
Okay, let's talk.
So
Let's
both
touch
the
about
cars
the Fiat.
never have left me on the side of the road. I always made it home in either of the Fiats. The only problems I ever had with maybe the axle. The only problems I really ever had with them was my own fault.
Okay.
So like
Lack of care.
Self-created.
lack of
maintenance.
care, lack of maintenance, lack of paying attention. Yeah. Like never
You not
they
paying
never
Todd-
broke down.
typical
I was
Todd
gonna say.
things.
You not paying attention.
Weird, huh?
Seems out of the scope of what you do.
They never left me on the side of the road, man. They were never on the back of a flatbed. They were never on a tow truck. They were never pushed down the road
Why not?
That's good.
because they were kind of reliable for me.
Why didn't you push
I
it?
beat the balls off of these cars, redline in every gear in traffic. They never broke.
Okay.
Except for the intake side of the turbo, but I blame myself for that. Because I had an obnoxious pops and bangs tune on it.
But
Yeah, it
I
checks
guess
out.
if it got hot, right?
It
Yeah.
got very hot. It was shooting flames in every time I let off the...
Yeah, because most of
Every
the
time
ignition
you were
is in
behind
the
it.
turbo at that
Actually,
point, so-
no one liked driving behind me. I was always the last in the convoys.
Oh my, you're right.
Because it was so obnoxious.
Oh, I remember. Oh, the PTSD.
yeah,
That
yeah,
car
yeah.
sounded way louder than it looked.
Yeah. No, it was
so much
it
bigger.
was probably one of the loudest cars in the club.
Yeah,
No, it was. I legitimately think it was.
it probably was.
I'm gonna say the only more annoying car is Tyler's Z with the Tomei. I can
Colby's triple X pipe. Were you there for that? On the G?
No, I wasn't there for that. No.
Wait, was that on the V8 swap to Miata or
No.
No,
He
no,
had
no.
a G37 like sport,
Oh, I was.
and he put
I
a
didn't know him at that
they
point.
were friends with a guy who owned a fab shop, and he put a triple X pipe on his exhaust, like down the bottom of it, 3X crossovers, and it was the most ear piercing, loudest thing I have ever. We were at a meet, and he was at a road that was a mile away from us, I want to say, and if he foot to the floor, we weren't talking to each other. It was so loud. We weren't able to talk to each
Did
other.
it sound?
No.
good? No.
No, it was a what is it? It's not a VQ, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
VQ.
37s?
Yeah, 37.
Yeah,
Yeah.
imagine a worse VQ. The worst VQ you've ever heard, multiply it by 10.
I've heard a lot.
You
of
were
V-
not
I've heard a
able to
lot
have
of VQs.
conversations near his car. Not even near his car. He was yards and yards and feet away from us. We could not talk to each other at this car meet because he was leaving.
I
Shout out Chloe.
I'll admit it. I was one of those guys when I had my 37. It was straight pipe.
the amount of
All
people
the
that
way
I've
to the
heard
bones.
legitimately ruin those cars.
I did. I ruined
Like
mine.
it's actually kind of crazy because it's like stock they're quiet, but they actually sound decent.
I guess.
Oh, they sound great.
No, they do. I can 100% say I
I-
worked there long enough to tell you I've seen every variation of exhaust, cut exhaust, aftermarket exhaust, and anything you can think of, I've seen. Like, put it together, I've seen it. Stock, they're quiet, but they sound good. They have a tone. Where people screw up is they cut the middle sections out.
The resonators.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or they're like, oh, straight pipe. Yeah, that
Yeah.
doesn't do anything for sound. It just makes it loud and annoying.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I will, to this day, say that I think a G35 with the stock exhaust is one of the best sounding stock.
Yeah, they
cars out
sound
there.
good.
No.
They sound good.
Yeah.
Fiat. No mufflers or resonators from factory.
doesn't mean good.
I'm not talking. I'm not talking like these cars nowadays that come with like the sports exhaust pre-put on them. Like,
No,
I'm
I mean,
not-
a lot of it's all valve stuff.
that's
now.
what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not talking any of that stuff. I'm talking like full-fledged cats, resonators, big old muffler. One of the best sounding stock.
they sound-
Shout out
they-
G35.
They sound good. Yeah, raised fender.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they do sound good. I can confirm that, and I will agree with that. I mean, again, for a stock car,
Hey,
for a
yeah,
stock car,
Production?
yeah.
they're not.
Production, can we get the heater turned on? I'm shivering.
Todd's cold
There is none.
because he doesn't know how to dress apparently, even though he has clothes on. We're confused.
I'm dressed for success.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Actually, I want to keep this topic going if that's okay
On
with you,
what?
Todd.
What, exhaust?
Exhausts, because I think that exhaust, like the sound of an exhaust, can change the way you view a vehicle.
We
absolutely.
car people will spend hours on YouTube.
who's car people?
Us,
Everybody in this room.
Oh, okay. I just want to make
Everyone
sure.
in this room, and hopefully everybody listening. If you're a car person, you should be. If you're not a car person, I meant you should be. We can spend hours on YouTube.
just listening to different cars.
NVIDIA, exhaust, blah 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 car. Oh, okay. What's another company? I can't think right now.
Armor tricks.
Yeah.
Tricks, car, whatever. Oh, okay, that's what that sounds like.
Shabby Speed.
Acroprovic.
Yeah, Akrapovic.
Acroprovic.
Yeah, what a name that is. I forget. There's it's actually it's like Akropovich actually, like how you're supposed to say it.
Oh, really?
But,
Yeah,
like-
it's like something. Yeah, it's something
All of us have
weird
done
like
it.
that.
How many hours have you wasted just
A lot,
listening
but-
to someone else's car turn on?
But
Yeah.
what I will tell you though, it's sometimes the most misleading videos you can watch.
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
It's
100%.
actually all camera quality that
They're
matters.
never like they're like, oh man, this sounds great, and you get like you hear it or it's done, or you're like, man, that sounds terrible. That is awful. Why would I ever do that? Or it's the other way around. You're
Yeah.
like, man, that doesn't sound good, and you hear it in person, you're like,
Great, now I got to add
That sounds
another
pretty
part
good.
to it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, or you got to do that. It's like, oh, this exhaust, but minus, you have to do headers and an intake and a tune. And you're
Dude,
like,
that's
what?
Dude, that's the hardest thing when you're trying to build the exhaust for your car, like the setup. You're like this name brand downpipe with this name brand mid pipe with this resonator and this
Exhaust, these tips.
Yeah, and it's just like
This length.
You're looking for
Yeah.
the exact setup you want.
And I'm actually having that argument with myself. To be honest with you, well, debate more so than anything, because I had the exhaust done on the M45.
Yeah.
And it was I had it full custom made because they don't make anything for those cars. So I bought a set of mufflers, and then it has I had cutouts, like electronic cutouts put in. And shout out Nick Nocturnal Garage, and he put everything together for me. But the problem I'm having is I feel like I did like it's a full straight pipe, one side, and the sound is battling itself. So it sounds like, to me, it sounds it's hard. I keep going back and forth because I had a couple of people drive it while I was outside the car, and I'm like, it sounds raspy, but I kind of like it. But at the same time, I don't want it to sound like the car's not that fast. So like, I don't want it to be like, oh, you're making all that noise to go, the speed limit. Like that that pisses me off. So like, I'm going back and forth for maybe trying to. I have to do something else to it because I need it to merge. So I need to either put an X pipe or an H pipe in or something of the sort. Not a triple X pipe, but like I think
You should try it.
I think
Do it for the gram.
No,
You know how much clout you get?
You ever see like what they do with truck exhausts to make them equal length?
No.
So what they'll do is
Are you talking about like freight trucks or just like a Cummins?
no, like V8 pickup trucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, so what they'll do is like custom exhausts will do this crazy, like, to make it equal length because it'll come out this way.
Yeah,
and then like the other one,
loops and
it'll
stuff
like
like that.
loop around and come back.
Yeah.
Because it's just the craziest thing.
Dude,
Can I go back?
that is something. When I had the black Fiat, I never got anybody. I never like a bunch of people drove it.
You're right.
But I was never near the car while someone else gave it the beans.
Yeah, and I think that's like same thing. Like that's the equivalent of watching these YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, oh, this sounds great. And outside, you're like, that sounds like shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
Like, this is terrible.
that is the whole reason I toss Dave Smith my keys all the damn time, because it's just like, oh man, that car sounds so good.
You better be careful. He does things with trannies.
Wow.
But
wow,
what?
this used to be PG.
That's fine.
I will admit though,
Look how upset he is. Look.
Dave, look at me.
I would be one of those people that put like a really loud exhaust on like a slow car if it sounded good enough. Like,
Oh,
dude,
my
have you ever
God.
seen the V12 AMGs, the Mercedes that they put
Yeah.
the long tube equal length headers on?
Yeah.
And it
The guy in
sounds like
Japan.
it sounds
Yeah.
like a straight Pagani in like the
Well, yeah.
slowest SUV,
Yeah,
like
like
slowest sedan you've ever
$12,000 exhaust or whatever it is.
So
Yeah.
that's actually something funny as hell. When I was driving the my second Fiat one time, I was kind of driving fast, but I wasn't like gunning it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I came up to a light and an SRT 8 like 300 Chrysler 300 came up behind me, and I kind of like I had my window down. I gave him a little look because I'll race anything. I know I won't win, but like if we're gonna I'll have fun with anybody on the road.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? He looked over at me. He's like, "Nah, I hear that thing. I'm not messing with that thing." I'm like, "Brother, if you only knew I only have 200 horsepower." And I just took off.
SRT 8 300Cs are pretty cool though.
Yeah, they are
I
cool.
like those cars.
So, question:
Answers.
What
Hopefully.
what are your top three? What are your top three favorite sounding cars?
Favorite sounding cars. That's a.
Are you talking OEM sounding or like actually worked on good sounding?
I say OEM, because you can make anything sound better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Out of the box.
yeah. Let's say OEM. Let's say OEM.
Out of the box.
I don't know if I have any good answers.
I mean, anything with a V10, like high rev V10. I mean, that's up there. I mean, V12s obviously. I think top three cars. I would say like, I don't know if I want to rank them specifically, but like, I don't know. I think like the early Gallardos. I
Yeah.
think like they sound pretty good, and I mean, in the same vein, you're talking any V10 cars. I mean,
Yeah.
Carrera GT. You're talking, Huracan, Gallardo, whatever,
Gallardo,
tomato, tomato, and LFA. I mean, they're all kind of in that
Laffa.
same vein. Vipers, even though Vipers are a little bit more guttural, they're a little bit more angry
Yeah.
because they're just
Well-
a bigger displacement.
Funny you say that, because the Gallardo had 2 motors.
Yes.
Aha! That was funny.
Oh my god.
But it had 2 motors. You had the 5.0, which was more guttural,
Right.
and then you had the 5.2, which was higher pitched.
Yeah, well, and from what little that I understand, and anybody wants to fact check, apparently it has to do with the firing order too.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, the way that they fire the 5.0 and the 5.2, the
Were
way
different,
they
yeah.
fired differently. So that made the difference in the sound. But I would think those are up there. They're probably like top tier ones. I mean, anything with a V12, but some V12s don't sound good. I don't think, and you can't.
It also depends, because there's a definite difference between like a performance V12
Yes.
and a luxury sedan V12.
Yeah, but a luxury sedan V12, they're all quiet and padded, and you
Yeah.
can't hear it
Yeah.
anyway until you wake them up or you cut the mufflers off or whatever the case
Right.
may be, which some people do, and it's kind of nuts. We were looking at videos on YouTube. A guy took a Volkswagen Phaeton, whatever. Again,
The
tomato,
W12,
tomato.
yeah, the
W12 one, and he put like some kind of exhaust on it.
Those
and
things sound
they sound pretty. They
nasty,
sound pretty
bro.
nasty.
They sound
They sound pretty.
nasty.
They sound pretty nasty. And another one I remember is an older video. Guy had a V10 Touareg. So if you don't know what that is, it's a V10 twin turbo diesel Volkswagen Touareg, like first generation one.
Gross.
And he had this. They're nasty. I really want one. Like I want one in the worst way, but apparently they are a absolute nightmare. So he had this crazy like center exit exhaust. Like it was a silver one. It was like in his driveway. And you can find the video. It's on YouTube. But like the sound of that thing is it's crazy. It sounds like a truck. Like it sounds like a legitimate truck. They're so cool. I mean, and then you can't go wrong with a V8. No. I mean, a supercharged V8 is probably one of the nastiest. Like, pick your poison.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. No, but not even that. Like
I
on
hate
the
those
on the,
things.
on the back end, that's because you're an idiot. on the back end, it's different. You don't hear the whine, but like.
Hey. No, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt her.
That's all I got. I don't know if I have specific cars. I think I
yeah.
just did engines.
you're good.
If
You're
that's
good.
what we're doing engines.
Hey.
I'd have to sit down and think about cars. to be
Fun
honest with
fact.
you. But
Fiat and Alpha are part of the Mopar Club.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yeah.
Hopefully most
Probably
people
hurt
do.
some feelings. That little 500 that you're driving next to right now, it's the same as your Dodge.
oh my god.
There was someone.
There
was-
was.
Could you drop the most useless knowledge?
I just did actually. I think.
No, people know that. They just try to forget about it.
Okay. The 1.24 out of the 500 Albarth had a multi-air oil filter you have to change every 50,000 miles.
Thank you, Todd. What's your favorite engine since we got off topic?
Engine, or just
Sounds.
exhaust? I don't know. I
Exhaust
don't think I
sounds.
can answer because the 500, though, just Albarth tuning in general. Because the 124 also sounds amazing too. That's gonna be up there for me. OEM sounding.
Okay.
I can't think of any on the top of my head right now. Like I was thinking the entire time when you were talking, I can't think of any other OEM sounds really off the top of my head. Nissan Rogue's definitely up there. They sound amazing. I think Toyota Camry.
I think people can feel my face. Like they can feel the look on my face.
No, seriously. I know I've heard many good cars. Like BMW M's always sound good.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they're on my list for top sounding. They're maybe like they're top 5, maybe top 10. But I don't know.
But yeah, you can even say motors. Like if there's a specific. motor
nah,
that
dude,
you
I don't
like.
know shit about like
Stock
actual
for stock. I
motors,
just hit the
really.
mic. Sorry, guys. Stock for stock. I mean, even like, I mean, you think about it, right? So like, even like a stock RB or a stock 2J or stuff like that. Like just stock, they don't sound because they weren't meant to be loud.
No,
Yeah.
They were
no,
meant
they
to
weren't.
be quiet. Like which again, the purpose of a muffler and an exhaust system is to muffle sound. So like, I don't know, man. RBs sound pretty good when they're worked up, though.
The new Toyota engines with the snorkels, the OEM snorkels, you get so much turbo noise.
And how
You
many
get
people?
OEM turbo flutter on a Tacoma.
Yeah,
through
yeah,
the-
the
through the-
Trail Hunter,
Yeah,
the Trail Hunter, yeah.
the
That's
snorkels.
awesome.
It's so funny.
I didn't look into it, but I heard that there was people like actually complaining about it,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Why is it so?" Be like, but did you read what you like bought? Like,
Yeah.
you have any idea what that is? Like, I don't know. I don't know if that was true. I didn't look into it. That's just so. If it
I
is,
can
it is,
see
it
that
is.
people not knowing what turbos are and like anything about cars.
Well,
that
yeah, they
probably,
just
like,
buy it
offering-
because
yeah.
it's the next coolest thing,
Yeah,
and they're like, "Oh,
right,
this
right,
is
right,
great." And I'm gonna, you get the
They'll
flipper.
probably be like, "Oh, car broke and it make weird." toot, 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 toot."
Yeah, or the flipper
Yeah.
people that just buy the hottest thing just to try to make a
Yeah.
few bucks on the back end.
Yeah.
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 I don't know.
What about you?
I have a soft spot for probably like mid 2000, like 2010s, 2005 to like early 2010s, like European V8s.
But like high strung.
Yeah,
Angry.
like the God, like the RS5s, the R8 V8s, the C63s with the V8s, like the real guttural, like just.
I think the the 6.2 that was in those cars with, I mean, even with no exhaust, if you just put in sport motors, probably some of the angriest sounding V8s.
Oh,
off
100%.
the showroom floor.
Yeah. Yeah, even with like the
I heard one
RS5s
earlier.
and stuff like that, like they revved out high, but they had like almost like a reminiscence of like a coyote, like the growl of like a coyote motor.
Definitely
would have.
angry. Definitely an
really
angry. But yeah, I mean, you bring that's a good point too. Like, but continue. We'll talk about that.
Yeah. From there, I would probably say this is a funny one. The S5 TDI.
S5 TDI.
In Europe, they got a TDI, and it was a 3.2 V6 turbo diesel.
Was it V6 or VR6?
It was a V6 turbo diesel,
Really, I don't know about that one yet. I'm not.
and that is one of the coolest sounding diesel car engines I've ever heard. It sounds like a GTR on steroids. It's wild sounding. And then, probably any of the
He's thinking, Dave.
probably any of the like high strung like V8s. Oh, you know what? The Voodoo motors.
Okay. Yeah.
The Voodoo motors,
Yeah.
specifically, are
Yeah.
probably up there.
Yeah. They rev to the moon. Anything V8 that revs to the moon, I think is
It's
it
gonna
just
sound
it
good.
tickles a fancy.
Yeah,
My name's Todd. I just want a stupid.
I
Fiat
hate
for-
I hate anything American. Not anything American. I hate most American cars.
Oh my god.
So if we're talking like worked on engine noises, the Golf Rs from like the R32 generation.
It's a VR.
Oh, the VR6.
I so many
It's a
times
30
I've been
it's
tricked
an-
into
it's a-
thinking it's a
it's
GTR.
It's an R32.
What did I say?
You said Golf R.
Yeah, it's a Golf R R32, isn't it?
No, it's just
an
R32.
Oh, okay.
They
Well,
dropped the 32 after they got rid of the VR6.
Okay, well, yeah. Anyways, that
3.2.
engine when it's worked on has tricked me so many times into thinking it's an Nissan R35.
The Wookiee motor.
Yeah. So it sounds
VR6
so good.
sounds so good.
And
Very good.
a Neon SRT4.
But that's the same thing as your car.
Exactly.
Just
I
about.
will.
I mean,
I
not
will go to the
necessarily,
grave. Look at
but-
me. Look at me right now. I will go to the grave and say that the 124, not the 124, the Fiat 500 Abarth's engine is derived from the SRT4. I don't have any proof. I have not found any articles about it, but I will go to the grave saying this.
I don't know.
They sound so similar.
It could be.
I mean, it's just the way that. I mean, it's just the architecture. I mean,
Yeah.
what did SRT4 have? A 2.4? 2.4?
I don't know.
I think
The
it was a
Fiat
2.4.
was a 1.4.
Yeah, no, they're nowhere near the same.
No, I
engine.
think you're right. I think it was a 2.4.
I think it was a 2.4.
2.4.
can't remember.
Because the stock NAs were 2.0.
They sound too similar to be different.
Let me explain something to you. I will say I'll second the SRT4 only because I spent some time with one. Shout out Jeff Liberta.
Shout out. Club member.
We when we worked together at Infinity way back when, he had one, and I will say that it was probably one of the goofiest little cars I've ever been in.
The SRT4?
Yeah, just the noises it makes.
Yeah.
Like the
Back when they
the
made
seats
cheap
are
sports
just
cars. Yeah.
well, yeah. It just the noises it made, the seats, because it has the craziest bolstered seats for like almost no reason, and like trying to. I hope you listen to this, because the amount of times he's watched me try to get out of that car with pizza in my hands, just from going to get lunch and me almost eating the pizza like all over the ground because the seats were so bolstered, and like. Those cars made zero sense. Like, it was neon, everything else. It was a hot rod. It was a hot rod neon. That's all it was. They slapped an engine in it with a turbo and just said, here, figure it out. And the rest was just neon. Like, that's it. So good time. I
Yeah.
mean, again, they're in the same vein of being like ignorantly loud for no reason. I agree with that. But other than that, I think that's probably where it ends. I don't know if there's really much more derivative.
Go to the grave.
Well, then pull it up. Somebody fact check this
But
and tell
no,
him
there's
how
no
wrong
facts.
he is.
There is no proof online.
We know that. Just tell him it's wrong, please.
I'm the only one who thinks this. I think.
I mean, dude,
You're
it's-
probably
it's-
not.
I'll die on
That's
this
the,
fucking- I'll
that's
die
the
on this
scary. That's the scary part.
I mean,
You'll put my grave on
let's
this
be
hill.
realistic. It's not uncommon for like all those similar type of like engine block pieces being used. So like
That's a huge difference.
No, yeah, it's a whole liter difference.
I mean,
1.4 to 2.4.
Yeah, but I mean that could be. I mean, realistically, could it be made up? Sure, but I don't think the architecture is the same. I think it's very, very different. Could be wrong. Prove me wrong. Not sure.
Yeah.
Fun fact about SRT4 engines is
What?
you could also get them in a PT Cruiser.
yes.
Yeah, I know, and a Caliber too.
That's where a lot of the the Caliber was actually badged as an SRT4.
Yeah.
But the PT Cruiser GT
Was
was
not.
essentially
Oh, yeah,
an
yeah.
SRT4 PT
Wood
Cruiser.
paneled SRT4.
Well, you could the GTs didn't. They were cool. They had the
that's
spoiler
lame.
and the chrome wheels.
Would you rather have a SRT4 PT Cruiser or an HHR SS?
Oh, is it a panel van?
An HHR?
If
Did it come in panel van?
I would only get an HHR SS if it was a panel van.
Well, I don't know. Because no.
They came
because
in a
if
panel
the
van,
PT
yes.
Cruiser can't have the panels, then the HHR can't have the panels.
Why not?
Because I said so.
Well, that's not how life works.
Well,
There's a lot of times where
don't
you're
know, get
wrong.
bent.
This is one of them.
so which one is it?
What?
Which car is it? Which one are you choosing?
Yeah, I'm only getting HHR SS if it's panel van.
What about you, Josh? PT Cruiser with the SRT4 or an HHR SS?
HHR.
Did that SS specifically? Did the HHR SS have the turbo or the supercharger?
I think it was turbo. It was later.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
It
sure.
was,
Uh,
it was the
PT.
it was the later model.
It was the later ones, right? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was just the turbos. Which was
Honestly-
a Cobalt SS,
Interesting
Yeah.
you say that. I just want to put this out here. The Dodge Challenger
right?
Trash.
still,
Go ahead. No, don't let me
is
interrupt
still
you.
the
Shut up,
only
Fiat
car
boy.
that has survived to this day from the retro car wars.
The Challenger?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like,
The Camaro, the Mustang? Hello?
no. Like styling wise. Remember when we had that whole wave where like
Oh,
you
mean the retro-
HHR,
Oh, Mustang
the
tried it with the
Plymouth,
Bullet- the Bullet
and they
Mustang?
had all those like interesting retro cars, and that's when that came out to like compete with it. It's still the only one here with that body shape to this day.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Hey Dave, did you
I
hear
mean-
did you hear that the Crossfire might be coming back?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I'd
There's
actually
not
fuck
a
with that.
soul that's excited about that.
I
Not
am.
a
Are you
soul.
kidding me?
Do you know what the Crossfire? Only thing the Crossfire was a Mercedes.
Yes, I am aware. It was an AMG motor. Yes.
Well, no, in the
Wait,
SRT6.
Yes, in the
yes.
SRT6, it was
Yes.
an AMG motor.
It had the open wheel car. We're talking about the same one, right?
No, that's
No,
the
that's
Prowler.
the Prowler,
you
you
idiot.
idiot.
Oh fuck! Oh god! Hey Dave! The Prowler's coming back.
The Cross.
Still not excited.
If
I don't know,
you
I like the Prowler.
You made me mad disappointed now, bro. I was
I
actually
like-
really excited
What
for
is
a cheaper
what's the
AMG.
Crossfire? I don't even know what the Crossfire is.
The Crossfire was a rebodied Mercedes.
Yeah,
Okay.
It was that little weird, like smashed PT
almost like
Cruiser.
I just
and
had
it
a
had,
deja
like,
vu
the, it had
moment,
a
by the
little
way.
arrow piece that would come on the
Yeah,
back. Yeah,
SRT6 ones are actually really rare.
that's what I'm saying.
And then
They're
they
cool.
made the craziest part about it is they made a convertible SRT6.
No, I know what the
Crossfire.
Crossfire
Nope,
is now. Yeah.
Nope,
Okay.
Yeah.
nope, coupe only. I wouldn't do.
No,
the
I think
convertible.
no, but I'm saying they made the convertible, right? I'm pretty sure they made a convertible.
I don't know.
I'm
Honestly.
pretty sure they fact checkers, please. We need a lot of
Production!
fact checkers.
Production. Why don't we have production? I pay you guys to fact check me. What
If
are you doing?
Todd-
You don't pay us at all.
I'm
This is
just
gonna
gonna
be-
let you
this is
know
gonna be the
if I
lowest
ever
rated
had a
You're not
job.
getting paid now. That's for damn
This is
sure.
the lowest rated podcast.
If
on
I
our
ever had
entire
a
channel.
job and they said Todd was my boss, I would quit on the spot.
I'd hire myself.
I would quit immediately. I'd
the
I'd
best
fire
boss.
myself.
What do you mean?
No, I'd fire myself. I want to quit this, and I'm supposed to do this regularly, and you're only here once.
This episode is the most off the rails episode. we've
Hey,
had.
do we have to do any sponsor reads?
No,
No,
Jesus, this guy.
no, we're all broke here, bro. Like,
Shout
it
out
is-
Toyota.
Nobody make.
Shout out Snap On. You know, rapping.
You're gonna have to blur all of this. Literally, you're not gonna be able to use any of this because he's just a blithering idiot. I didn't put. Oh man, we're really
What are you wearing?
deep into this. And
What is that? New Balance. Shout out New Balance.
I didn't put one thing in here to say the shut up Todd count. I've only said it like twice, just for record.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
That's pretty
you're,
good.
You're doing
I'm
great.
not trying hard enough.
No, we definitely, you're trying hard enough. Trust me. You're doing great. You're doing great, sweetheart.
Do you want me to bring up another topic?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I really want you to describe how you thought a Prowler was a Crossfire. Actually, I want to know that thought process.
So that'll be my next visit.
No, that's right
no,
now.
No, because I'm definitely coming back. Like, I
No.
think I'm the best
If-
guest you guys have had so far.
If he's here, I'm leaving. I'm not coming. I'm calling in sick. I promise.
Who would you want to have in that middle seat
I
with
might
me?
be
with
sick
me
again.
sitting here.
I was
the
gonna
future.
say we're both gonna
Hey,
gonna
Dave,
quit.
I'm calling out sick this day.
Oh, Todd's the guest. I feel sick. I am now not well.
All right, no. So what I was talking to you guys about before, your most embarrassing story, the most embarrassing thing you said when you were getting into the car scene, that like if you heard now, knowing what you know now. Knowing what you know
Dave's
now,
huffing, so we need to do
for
this.
for the audience. Dave,
And
give big sigh.
we're gonna ask our producer in the back, Dave Smith, what his is too. We're gonna bring a fourth
Yes,
one in.
yes, we are.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are.
We might actually start with him. We're
Yeah,
not sure
actually,
yet.
let's start with Dave
No,
Smith.
I'll start. So I want to
Okay,
give you
we'll
guys
start with Todd. We'll
examples.
start with
Yeah, I want to
Todd.
give you guys examples. So when I was in high school, like I told you guys, I played like Need for Speed Need for Speed. Watched the movies. Like the only thing I really knew about cars was those games and like Tokyo Drift.
Not
So-
much has changed.
Huh?
Nothing. Continue.
Not much has changed. Okay, I get it. So I was shout out Cameron. We went to a English Town event, drift event.
Okay.
Excuse me, sorry. And like I said, the only thing I knew about drifting was Tokyo Drift.
Okay.
So I'm sitting there in the stands. It's my first like actual car event where cars are doing things. We're still in high school. He drove. I don't have a license or a car yet. And I'm sitting there and I look at Cameron and I'm like, wow, I'm surprised there's not more Subarus and Lancers out there drifting.
Okay.
And I forget what Cameron's response is, but if I heard that now, someone say that in front of me now, I would be like,
You think?
Why?
yeah, but like,
I mean, okay.
because
Hold on.
I was
I'm gonna
expecting
give you
all-wheel
validation.
drives. I didn't know the difference between all-wheel drive and rear-wheel
But
drive.
let me give you validation. Here's your validation. And this is groundbreaking, everybody. This does not happen at all. Here's your validation. They drifted an Evo in that movie.
Well, yeah, that's where.
But again, like, how would you, if you don't know and you saw that, which everybody to this day probably is still questioning why they picked an Evo. Kind of
Yeah.
like of
Interesting,
all
isn't
of
it?
the cars you could have, like, for Christ's sake, they put an RB and a Mustang, and like everything else, like
Still
they had
kind of dope.
No. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's a rear-wheel drive car. Is
Right.
my point.
Yeah.
Where an Evo typically is not. Right. I mean, we're
Yeah.
all.
For
I mean,
sure.
it's
Yeah.
typically technically speaking, it's a front-wheel biased car.
yeah.
Technically, but like, why did they pick an Evo? Point being is your validation of saying that really isn't that far-fetched, and yeah, okay, it's embarrassing now to say that because, but
You know
but
better.
it's really not though.
Yeah.
I guess. Look at Kevin. Kevin, I didn't expect you to be the one
No, because like
to
it's
bring me back up. You're lifting me up right now,
see,
Kevin.
I told you
What's
this
wrong
is
with you?
This is
you feeling all right? You actually
because
might be
it's
sick.
the truth.
It is the truth.
It's the truth.
So the other one was, again, Cameron. Shout out Cameron. You're horrible for giving me these ideas. So we were talking in high school, and I was like, "Oh man, Skylines are super fucking cool. Too bad they're illegal." And Cameron was like, "Oh, they're not illegal if you bring it in part by part and you build it here."
yeah,
and I was
that's
like,
still
whoa.
illegal, by the way.
I was like, "Whoa, you might be right."
This is
So-
not legal advice.
So I was like,
They're all
"Whoa,
legal
dude."
now anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
yeah,
But
yeah.
One, that's a crazy commitment to bring a Skyline in part by part and
No,
build
people
it.
used to. Yeah, that's how it used to be done. And then,
Actually?
yes,
yes.
Holy
so
shit.
so they would bring it in. They would bring cars in as a technically there's a term for it, but in short, it was just a shell. So
Yeah.
they would rip the entire drivetrain out,
Yeah.
make it a roller, put it in a container, ship it, and then all of the drivetrain bits used to go in a completely different container because engines didn't matter. It was engines,
Yeah.
or drivetrain parts, or you know what I mean. You didn't have to label or anything like that. And then magically, when they landed somehow, some way in the same spot, they became one thing again. And then that was when people were doing the old VIN scratch and
Yeah.
swapping a 240 VIN in a Skyline. Yeah, there was a lot of shady stuff back then. I'm not
So-
going to say it still doesn't happen, but there's no need for it now because it's all
Right.
legal now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so I went to the Philly Auto Show after Cameron had said those words to me.
Yeah.
And in my head, the R35 was illegal. I didn't know that R35s were legal here. so I go into the dub room of the auto show back when the dub room was a little smaller, and there was a wrap company, and they had a little sign in front of one of their R35s that said, "This ain't paint." Back when the wraps were like first starting.
Well, it was a
And I lean over the railing and I was like, "Yo, did you guys build these things here?" And he looks at me and goes, "What?" And I was like, "Did you build this here?" And he's like, "No, it's wrapped." And I was like, "Oh, all right." And I walked away. I was in my head, I was like, "Yeah, this guy doesn't know what I'm asking right now."
Yeah, Todd's like, "I'm so confident."
And
what
that
I'm
guy
asking.
was probably like, "What the fuck is that kid asking me?"
Dude, I will never forget. You want just for a moment to talk on the 35 is I remember my first time seeing one of those was Turnersville Nissan. They were like one of the first dealers in the area to get one.
Yeah.
And it was coincidentally it was a red car. And I think that's probably the reason why I remember it so much is because obviously what the show car was silver, I believe.
Yes,
If memory serves correct, some variation of Nissan Silver. But I specifically remember looking through the showroom and seeing the red 35 just sitting.
Yeah.
And at that time, it was just like the coolest thing. You know what I mean? Because like, it's finally here, this, that, and the other thing, blah, blah, blah. So like, but I vividly, that's just my 2 cents with the 35, which, hot take, I really don't like the
I don't like the 35s either.
I
Ray will fight you to death.
I know.
He loves those things.
I love them too.
What?
Yeah, dude.
I think
one of my favorites.
I think for what they did, what they're capable of,
Yeah.
performance-wise, great car, wonderful.
They're absolute animals on the
Oh
straight
no,
line
no.
now,
I mean, as an entirety, the car is an animal. I, the technology in those cars and the performance levels, and what they're capable of, and how tunable they really are, and how much you can build. You know what I mean? Like just across the gamut, it is a full tuner spec car.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
Josh, you got a story?
I don't think I'll ever like them. To be
An
honest,
embarrassing story?
I don't know if I have an embarrassing story, but I will say that like it is kind of silly now looking back because it was the same for me for you. Growing up on like the Fast and the Furious movies, the Need for Speed games and stuff like that, and like back when I was still like learning about cars, like that was all I knew was like what I learned from those games and those movies and stuff. And like, I just remember being like looking for like my first car and looking at Tiburons and then going on like, God, if anyone knows Car ID and being like,
I have another one.
I can't wait, can't wait to put
one.
this really, really cool bumper on it with the cool scissor doors and all this like just riced out to the hell and back. And it's just like, to me, I thought that was like when it was all cool and stuff. But looking back at it now, it's just like, oh, that was like so out of fad when I was.
Oh, dude, that stuff's coming back though.
Oh, it is coming back
That
now.
stuff, and look, not for nothing, I will say that a well-preserved car from that era is still cooler than 90% of the stuff being built today.
Oh, I agree,
guess.
100%.
Because somebody actually cared enough to keep a Cavalier around with like some crazy VIS body kit, and like it wasn't wrapped back then; it was all paint.
Yeah.
And like if you had to do like the crate, like I love seeing old show cars like back, and that goes back, any show car period, but like I guess specifically from that era because we grew up with it, like that's what's cool. Like a lot of our parents or whatever grew up with the muscle cars, so like seeing the muscle cars is cool. Like, oh, that thing survived, or this was an old show car from this time, or blah blah blah. It's like the same thing. You get that kind of like nostalgic kick from it, and again, it brings us back to the Need for Speed days and all the stuff that we hot import nights, or whatever tuner show you want to name.
Kevin's older than us. I don't know any of these.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So. But like that was the stuff that was like cool back then, and it's just to see that stuff preserved is just kind of neat. It hits a little bit. We went to where did we go? We went to Weekfest, whatever it was. And
To Week Sauce.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what. And I don't think it's coming back to New Jersey because I think that was the last one for New Jersey just because of attendance reasons or whatever the case may be. But that show it wasn't a giant show by any means. That had some of the cleanest, well-built, put-together cars that I've seen at a show probably in a decade.
Yeah.
Like, as an entire... I have never taken more pictures of Hondas in my life. Honest to God. And one of the cars there was some old... again, it was an old show car. It was an EK Civic or hatch. No, I'm sorry. Coupe. That's the word I was looking for. It was a coupe, but it had like IS like Altezza tails and like
On the
all,
Civic?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like and
Oh,
all this
yeah.
crazy bodywork. And I'm like, but like it was built, I think it had like a PS2 in the trunk.
Was that nice blue color?
No, it was red. It was
Really?
it was like a candy apple red.
Wow. 'Cause
Yeah.
that like deep blue, the metallic blue that those came in were really good.
Yeah. So, but like, it was a Civic with like
Yeah,
all kind of. It was just,
Uh-huh.
and again, it was just built of that period.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, it's just like it's heinous.
I mean, it
like,
goes-
why
I mean-
am I always
I mean-
heinous? But
It goes back to like I always missed the dub section in the Philly Auto Show where you had all those types of builds.
yeah, like the actual like my car isn't a build because it has a wrap and wheels and it's low.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You might have made people upset.
Yeah, that's
Careful.
okay. It's called a hot take. We're cool.
I'm not
do
gonna
this
say
often.
that exactly.
No, it's called car service.
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad.
That's where we are.
Hashtag
But yeah.
wheels, tires, and suspension.
But yeah, like I just miss seeing like the stuff that you saw there where it was just like the things you would see in Pimp My Ride, and like that's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like the vibe you got going in that section.
Oh, yeah,
Even though those
yeah.
things were held together with glue and nails.
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
Hope's-
still cool though.
Hopes,
Yeah, yeah,
dreams, deck nails, and
TVs
yeah.
in my headlights.
Yeah, or fish bowls.
Yeah. Back when shows didn't murder people. Yeah. Shout out Wildwood H2O.
Oh my God, here we go. You can't
Yeah.
do that.
Do what?
Keep moving. Anyway, so
Director's telling us to move on.
yeah,
He doesn't like. That's called a hot take, Dave.
he's worried about my hot take. He's talking. Never mind. Anyway, so
So no, another embarrassing story was I was looking for my first car when we were in high school,
yeah.
and I didn't know the difference in trim levels on cars.
So you ended up with a
I was on
Escort.
shout out Craigslist car shopping.
I still do it.
Yeah,
You
no.
could find some great deals on Craigslist. Not even kidding.
I was looking at a Lancer ES, and I went into school the next day, and I was talking to one of my friends, and I was like, "Yo," I was like, "If I buy this Lancer ES, I'm gonna be the coolest car in the parking lot, bro. I'm gonna have a Lancer," not knowing it wasn't even close to an Evo. And I was like, "Yo, the passenger door doesn't open. I could fix that."
But as E. It
Yeah,
has
yeah,
an
yeah,
E
yeah.
in
It had one of the
E.
letters.
Lancer E.
The ES.
S.
Yeah, I didn't know trim levels. I didn't know it wasn't anywhere near close.
Do you
to
still
an Evo.
know? Do you still not know trim levels?
No,
Again,
no, I do. That's kind of my job to know trim levels now.
Nothing has changed. The time has gone on. The knowledge has dwindled.
Trim levels can make a big difference.
Dude, trim
in a
the
car.
levels make all the difference.
You know what I will never understand is the trim levels with the Genesis. You have the higher liter motor, but it's less desirable.
What are you talking?
Isn't
For
it?
the sedans?
Yeah, the Genesis. Your old Genesis.
No, the coupes never got the V8s.
No, I'm not talking about the V8s. Wasn't it like a 2.6 or something like that?
What?
You had one that was turbo.
They
That
had
was a
two-
smaller
they had-
literage,
yeah,
right?
They had a 2.0
And then you had
turbo, and
yeah, and then you had a higher literage that was NA.
yes, that was the 3.8.
Yeah, but what
Yes.
one was more desirable?
The 2.0, and the only reason
Exactly.
let me get to that. The only reason
No.
it was more desirable was because the 2.0 could make more power at a much lesser price because it was already a turboed motor.
Correct. And they both blew up.
Yes.
Yeah, it didn't
Equally-
matter at the
equally
end
as
of it, did
much.
it?
Could you get a 2.0 with the Brembos and the big brakes?
Yes,
or,
you could.
and the big wheels rather.
Yep, you can get an R spec, and it came with all that stuff.
Really?
Yep.
With a 2-liter?
Yep.
I thought you could only get that. Okay. Well,
Nope.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I was really hoping that the Genesis would be like a good competitor to the BRZ.
It was too
Um,
fat.
They were.
Yeah.
Well,
The body styles were similar in my opinion.
You know what was really silly to me was in the marketing for the Genesis.
Right.
And this came in with the second generation, the facelifted. They were marketing it with the suspension being stiff as an E46.
I loved when
The E46 was like way older at that point.
I loved when Hyundai did that because they did that with one of the luxury sedans. They're like, it has more room than a 7 Series in the back. I'm like, you guys are, yeah, sure, sure, but
Yeah.
is that all?
No, I was listening to one of the other podcasts and I wanted to bring up a point.
Okay,
You guys were talking about when stuff started getting like ratchet or meats started getting like horrible. Like when did car meats started getting bad? Around us, I think it was when Ratchet Fridays at E-Town was stopped happening because people stopped having like a legal place to be Ratchet.
We don't know what that is. Please explain.
Wait, you don't, or am I explaining to the audience?
Explain to the audience,
Okay.
idiot.
E-Town Ratchet Friday was an event at a drag strip where they did roll racing, they did burnouts. You could just get in your car and rev the balls off of it, and no one would care. At the show, well, I didn't care because I was younger. Also, they closed E-Town, so there was no more Ratchet Friday. And then Meats, I remember around here, Meats started differentiating. We had chill meats, and you had Ratchet meats. You would go to the Ratchet meats got shut down like within minutes. And then the chill meats also probably got shut down within minutes because people wanted the Ratchet meats instead.
English Town still exists.
No, Ratchet Friday doesn't, though.
No, yeah.
Then the drag strip got shut down. That's what I was talking
For
about.
anybody that has any type of brain cells, as you could tell, I'm going to blow my brains out next.
The punching bag gloves are over there.
Englishtown is still open. They don't do those events anymore, probably because it was a freaking risk to everybody around.
It was so
And
fun.
the insurance was probably like, "You're doing what? You're letting them do what exactly?" Yeah, we're not doing that. That's why it got shut down. I'm not sure of that, but I would bet money.
You're gonna die on that hill? You've got a hill to die on? Josh, what's your hill you're dying on?
I would bet money that that's the reason why that stuff stopped. Yes.
That was
And
fun.
then-
it was like the only place
well-
we could do roll racing, though.
Yeah, okay. But what you also got to understand, the whole culture changed, everything changed, and then cars became a reason to chase clout versus actually liking cars. That's
Yeah.
what really changed everything. It's
Yeah.
not because a place shut down and stopped a stupid event that let people do things. There's plenty of places you can go and do stupid things and not get caught
Yeah.
and not have to deal with. It's everybody sees cars as a way to get famous or do this or do that, and it's just like,
Yeah.
nah, bro, that ain't cool.
Yeah, like realistically, if you wanted to do like your own like quote quote ratchet shit, you could go find a secluded area that's not around the main public and do your stuff.
Now, granted, I agree. I think there should be like a sanctioned place for like if you want to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Sure. But like, I mean, if you want to do that kind of stuff, I mean, Englishtown still offers that. I mean, they have tracks to do that. I mean, if you want to do something more serious, there's racetracks. There's still drag strips within, a short distance, an hour or so. I mean, it's not Atco to us, but like, I mean, there are other drag strips you can go. There's plenty of outlet for motorsports to do it correctly, do it safely, and quite frankly, not be an idiot.
Yeah, I saw a sheriff, and I don't know what state, what country, or not country, but they were here.
Yeah.
They were in America. I don't know what state. The sheriff was like, the people doing takeovers, these are not car enthusiasts.
Correct.
These are guys just wanting chaos. They are not the people that are going to your mall parking lot and popping their hood and just conversating. These are not actual car enthusiasts.
Correct, exactly.
Yeah.
And
Shout out that
and
sheriff.
and it's not it's not hard to figure that out, and it's not hard to kind of pinpoint that because it's quite frankly very obvious.
But it's really good that someone was differentiating, like the general public's differentiating. Not all the real car enthusiasts are getting clumped together with those guys.
Well, yeah, I mean, hopefully over some time that will become reality,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, a lot of that is still all lumped into one thing. So,
Also,
a battle we're fighting.
I saw some state, I think it was an entire state, passed a new law, or I don't know if it was a law, some kind of ordinance or whatever, that the tracks in their state you cannot sue them for noise. If you move into that area, you're not able to sue that track for noise.
I think it was one of the Carolinas. I saw that.
So
Yeah,
that's
good.
That's really
We
cool.
should have that everywhere.
I think it was one of the Well, because I mean, again, if you follow any of this, I mean, a lot of tracks are shutting down for various reasons, one way or another. But like, I mean, even some of like the most historic track, like Laguna Seca. Laguna Seca has a noise ordinance. Like your car can't be over, X decibel or whatever, because, and then, a lot of these tracks are fighting, infrastructure moving in, and that's really what's killing it. It's like, you're building houses next to a racetrack. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Like, that's your own fault. There should be, some kind of, waiver that you sign. It's not my fault that you're moving in on what I like to do.
Yeah.
That's not my fault at all. And I think another one of those big resurgence tracks is Willow Springs out in California too.
Yeah.
They're doing a huge resurgence with that. Pretty cool if you look into that. It's actually pretty interesting.
I hope someone buys the one in Pittsburgh.
I think that one's going to be done.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's going to be done, yeah. But again, I mean, who knows? So somebody could invest and go crazy and just be in it, and who knows? We'll see. But I mean, other than that, one thing that I will mention, if you want to see the face of our YouTube channel, who's that guy over there that self-proclaimed.
Hi, I'm Todd.
Beyond Limits
Let's start
is
this
on
thing
YouTube.
all over again.
Do you want to just talk over me the whole freaking
I
time?
might,
No,
actually.
go ahead. Just say it.
No, we're at
Mr.
the
Face
end.
of the channel, go ahead.
Yeah, so
No,
shout
go
out
ahead.
Beyond Limits. We started however many years ago. I don't even know. 9, 8,
We're
7,
not
6,
talking
5,
about
4.
the club, idiot.
Oh, go ahead. All right, cool. Yeah, go ahead.
Talk about the YouTube channel.
We have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, Face
Yo,
of the channel.
Go subscribe. Beyond Limits. Dave Smith. Tim Edgar. Tim's asleep. He's snoring right now. Hi, Tim.
Where else are we?
You're on a couch. I'm on a fold-out chair.
Can I hit him? Give me the boxing gloves.
Instagram, Beyond Limits. Todd Reid, Retod on Instagram. Don't follow me. I won't follow you back.
What else? Go ahead.
I don't have a Twitter. I don't have an OnlyFans.
Not you idiot.
Oh. What are we talking about?
Oh my god. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter anymore. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Spotify. We're never having him again. I will fight him on this podcast. I will punch him right in the head.
Follow Beyond Limits.
On everything. YouTube, Spotify,
OnlyFans.
listen to us. Josh, what else you got to say? Bring us home, Josh. You started it, so finish it.
Goodbye.
Peace.